Is there any way for this mini month section of your Erin Condren Teacher lesson planner to keep you organized and balanced for the school year? Absolutely, my friend. And this video is going to show you how. The first way to maximize this section of your planner is with transparent dots. This is going to allow you to color code events in this section. I use any brand of tiny colored dots in my lesson planner with some black writing utensils. Once I get my curriculum map or the school calendar, then I sit down with this section first and I create a key at the top of the page to signal those dates throughout the year. When I get to each monthly planner spread, then I can go back to my mini month section as a reminder for those dates. And because it's color coded, then that's easy for me to see, okay, this is a holiday, or this is a staff training, or whatever it is that I have going on. Another thing you can do to organize these planner pages is to use list markers or shape markers. And I like to use these to designate special dates, like I'll circle my students' birthdays, or if I have students who play sports or other extracurricular events and activities that I want to support, then I'll go ahead and use my shape markers to designate those. And again, the whole point of this is I want a bird's eye view of what's going on throughout the school year in this mini month section. And I need an easy way to track it, like a quick way to visualize it. Sometimes I'll even take smaller stickers or little tab sticky notes with my list markers. And that's kind of another way to create a key. That way I can see easily, okay, I teach 2 sections of 4th graders. The blue birthdays are my homeroom. The red section is for something else. I'm just using that as an example. But that's another way to organize this section of your lesson planner. If you don't have dot stickers or list markers, you can just use highlighters. Grab any type of highlighter, anything that's going to allow you to create a color-coded key so that you can set apart those dates you want to remember, and use this mini month section for things like book reports, special projects. Highlight any full week of events that need to stand out and grab your attention. For me, the whole point of this is to keep all necessary information in my planner so that I don't have to go hunting to find the information somewhere else. Then when I'm planning my month or I'm lesson planning for the week, I can just flip back to my mini month section, see everything that's going on for the full school year at one time, and feel organized and prepared. You have no idea how much time we waste lesson planning when we're having to dig through different books or files to find what we need. Continuing with this trend, you can also use colorful ink pens to set up this section of your teacher lesson planner. Go ahead and mark off the weeks where you have car line duty, or you have digital learning days, parent-teacher conferences, field trips, mental health, self-care days, any block of days or weeks where you have those extras and they seem to kind of sneak up on us throughout the school year. I use my pens to block off those weeks, even if it's a vertical block, because I want to see the entire section of dates or events that I need to remember. Then I go to the monthly section of my lesson planner. I take a strip of washi tape to block off those days or those weeks in the monthly section. I'm a visual learner. Being able to see it all blocked off like that helps me to stay organized. Last but certainly not least, use stickers to organize the mini month section of your planner. My favorite ones for this are the small tab stickers from my Erin Condren sticker dashboard. I feel like they fit perfectly underneath any month listed. And I like to use this to take note of any themed months throughout the school year. For example, May is the end of the school year for us, so as I'm lesson planning, all of my activities are end of the year activities for that month. March, we have March Madness activities all month, so that's a theme. We also, in my former school, did service learning projects. So when it was my grade level's turn, I would make sure to put a service learning sticky note tab for that month. I think you're getting the point here. Those little tab stickers just allow an extra alert or visualization to say, okay, when it's time for me to get to that month, I need to keep this theme in mind. What is the point of doing all this in your teacher lesson planner? Well, it is because we want to save time lesson planning. Teaching is already hard enough. Lesson planning should not take an extra 40 hours of your week. By setting up your planner with all the details up front, you can shave off so much time throughout the school year because you have everything you need at your fingertips right there in your planner that's easy for you to see. So teacher friend, which one of these ideas will you use for this section of your lesson planner? Maybe you're already using one of these ideas. If so, let me know in the comments below which of these you've already tried. Welcome to my channel, lovelies. I'm Tanya, the Butterfly Teacher, and I have been sharing with you all the nitty-gritty details for how to set up, how to use, how to organize, how to maximize your teacher lesson planner. I hope you've been checking out the series. If not, I have it linked for you in the description box below. But today's video is sharing with you all of these dimensions, and I am also going to be sharing with you how to save money if you haven't already gotten your teacher lesson planner for this back to school season.